first ever recording
Yes.
of Grand Girls, because we couldn't think of a better name.
Gotta add the sound effects in there, am I right?
Oh yeah. Oh yes. Well, I'm Raven. Yes, I was named after a bird. So, hi everyone. And I got my good friend Katie over here.
And I'm Katie. I haven't done this for a while, so I'm kind of getting to the swing of things. But yeah, this is Grand Girls podcast.
Where
Bam.
we literally talk about anything. So
I know.
that's awesome. That's the shit. Okay? And I might swear a lot.
Oh.
So, disclaimer, I might swear a lot. And I will forget the mic at least every other show.
We,
Guaranteed.
Since this is episode 1, we named it. Roll with it, just because we're just kind of, I don't know, not really 100% sure on what we're gonna do this time, but we're gonna roll with it.
There you go. Just roll with it. Roll Tide. Roll Tide.
So,
All right. So, introductions, I guess?
introductions, yeah.
Introductions. So, I'm Raven. I'm 25, and I live in the Midwest. Church capital of the world, and I don't go to church on Sundays, which is kind of ironic. What else? Hobbies. I have a horse, and that takes up a lot of my time. I do a bunch of horseback riding. I like video games, which is an odd combination. I don't know anyone else that also rides horses and plays video games. So that's awesome. Yeah, horses, video games, work, and food, because food's freaking best. Food.
Sweet.
Food. All right, so
Round of applause for Raven.
we might do a segment on food because that sounds
That might have
awesome.
to be next week's episode.
Ooh.
So, okay, now that we introduced Raven, my name is Katie.
Woo!
Actually, no, we don't use sound
No.
effects.
Yeah, I got the right button.
I love this sound. Well, yeah, there's buttons.
I got the
Well,
right button.
Yeah. I'm Katie. I am 22, believe it or not. Could pass. I mean, me and you are kind of young, I guess, but we have the young look to us. We're older than we actually look. Yeah, right? It was my birthday not too long ago.
I'm fucking around with the soundboard. I'm sorry. Do I click it again to stop it? Okay, I do.
We're getting used to it, you know?
I'm sorry.
We're kind of like awkward right now, but we'll get the swing of things.
We'll
But
get into it. Absolutely. So my girl Katie.
yeah, I'm Katie. I'm from Grand Forks, North Dakota, born and raised. We both are.
Yep.
I'm a Central graduate. She's a Red River Rough Rider.
You can call it a Red River Rat. I really don't care.
Red Rat. I don't even know if there's a bad name for like Central. If there's like a we're just the Knights. We have swords. You have your horse.
There you go.
Doo doo. There's actually a drum.
Oh wait,
The blue one.
the blue one.
Yep, the blue one. Nope, wrong one. To the left. That one. I added that one for whenever any of our guests swear. That one's mine.
Oh well, I'm gonna freaking own that one.
Yeah.
Guess that's my button.
I added that button. What a coincidence.
So it's
That one, because there's a thing right here.
yeah. There you go.
We
Drum.
have
Swear.
this for our other shows for like a guide. We have outro, yeah, laughs, crowd clap. Wow, you know what? They'll hear it. But
So speaking about other shows,
yeah,
Katie is the producer of this studio, and she just hasn't done one herself yet. So,
I am
So she's the shit.
from working here for last November. It was 2 years. I've never just had like the charisma to even start a podcast.
I brought it out in her.
Just doing something different, you know,
I'm the bad influence.
as Monty would say.
Yes.
Really? I don't know, but.
So Monty, I actually do a sports podcast, and I know nothing about sports. So I'm the comic relief and the pretty face. That's kind of what I am on that.
He roped you in.
Yeah. A little creepy. But yeah, so I'm doing that. And then I'm a guest star on a game show here that we have also, Pixel Pros. And Katie's on that regularly as well.
I am.
So yeah, I've done a few podcasts, and I kind of wanted my own, and me and Katie just kind of like, yeah, let's do it.
That button's gonna be utilized. That button's gonna be like dead by the end of the year.
Yeah,
We can incorporate any sound effect we want. in there.
That's dangerous.
We can, yeah, anything I can get off YouTube. I mean, there's a record button for a reason. There is.
That is so Why'd you tell me that? Do you
We
understand?
can have, like, fart noises, whatever we want.
I know, but like,
What?
Shut up, Meg. Like, that's the dumb stuff I'll put on here. I am dead serious.
Okay. It's funny because Dale, so for our Pixel Pros shows, so like this soundboard is just for the general interviews, whatever, but then Dale has his own soundboard. So like you get like the popcorn sound effect, movie. He's got it all planned out. I didn't know you could do that, but.
Heck yeah. All right, so whoever's watching,
Yeah.
soundboard things. Like, give us some ideas, because that's kind of, I don't know why my head went immediately to like Family Guy. But, like, if Shut Up Meg was on this soundboard, like, Mommy.
Mama. I can add that in there.
Yeah, see, that'd be so funny. Come on.
Okay, Family Guy or South Park?
Family Guy, all the way.
Gosh.
Family Guy. I never got into South Park.
I was Family Guy up until I discovered South Park. There was a South Park. Have you seen some episodes, though?
I have. I never really gotten into it. I don't know. Maybe it's the graphics. Maybe I need a little more than like. Cause it's weird. There's no other cartoon that moves like they do. It's so weird.
The South Park characters?
Yeah.
They're funny. They have like circle.
Yeah. Okay. So maybe this is my age showing, but do you know the little Weeble Wobble things? Like that's Weeble Wobble's got their own show. They made a perverted twist on it. And that ended up being South Park. I'm like, seriously, like the little Weeble Wobble things.
Yeah.
Literally.
Yeah, I think I know what you're talking
The
about.
little Weeble Wobble things.
Yeah, those like spinny thingy bobbers.
Yeah, like they never fall down, you know, like, and that was their whole thing is they never fall down. Like their whole selling point was this is not a junk trick.
Yeah.
This thing ain't gonna fall down. Like I miss the early days where like you only needed that. You only needed that. You really did. We needed one weird selling point and you sold stuff. Like now people like they have to have like 8 different things just to even get the product through the door. Kind of roping in stuff and like the Weeble, like they only had one purpose and it was so dumb. Am I wrong?
For South Park?
Well, no, because we went from South Park being a Weeble Wobble show, and now I'm just talking about Weeble Wobbles. Like, their whole selling point was just watch this not fall down.
Why have I not, like, picked a Weeble Wobble?
Weeble Wobble.
That's a thing.
It's a thing. Like, the little, like, pill-looking things that aren't really, like, pill-shaped, but, like, that was their whole selling point. They just...
Oh, those. I will have to pop up a picture. Are you talking about... Oh, my God. These things?
Yeah, those.
Oh, my gosh. I did not realize that's what you were talking about. I'll show the viewers.
The Weeble Wobble things. Like...
Oh.
That was their whole selling point is, like, this is not a drunk white chick. This will not fall down. Like,
I didn't know what
when I see that, I see South Park. Honestly, that's exactly what I see. And that's how they kind of move, too. Because if you ever played with Weeble Wobbles, it's literally like how they walk. It's so weird.
Those pop. I was thinking, I thought you were talking about like those top things where like you spin, but.
Oh, like the Jewish things?
Oh, shoot. Wrong camera. Wrong camera.
Like the Jewish, like little top things, you know, like they spin on Hanukkah or something.
Maybe.
No knocking the Jewish religion, not at all. But I'm just saying, like, when I think of a Jewish religion, I'm thinking of the really, like, the top and, like, the candelabras and the beautiful, like, David Star and, like, there's a lot of beauty in that. There is. So don't think I'm knocking it.
Comment down below if you've played or seen those Weeble Wobble. I didn't know I didn't realize that's what you were referring to. Wow, that was a tongue twister. Weeble, yeah.
I got it. I'm getting it.
Speaking of tongue twisters,
Getting it.
you are getting it.
I'm getting it.
Tongue twisters. There's a few of them.
I'm finagling the bagel.
Isn't there like a Sally ate seashells by the seashore? Isn't that like one of them? Have you heard of that?
Yep. Sally sells seashells by the seashore.
Sally sells she's.
Why are you torturing yourself?
I don't know. Sally sells tongue twister.
Sally sells seashells by the seashore.
Sally sells seashells by the seashore. Bam! Got it.
Oh, wrong one! No, I'm not getting it. I'm not getting it. Sorry. Sorry.
Square button.
Oops.
It's great. Well, so yeah, what are we?
So Katie
11
is also into tennis.
I am. I live off of my high school stuff, GFC tennis. I played basically middle school throughout high school, and I help out with the team now. So.
Hell yeah! I don't think I've ever not seen you in that sweatshirt.
I know.
Now that I actually think about it.
I just really, yeah. I guess it's one of my faves.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever.
I like light colors for some reason. I know I do. I do wear this too often.
I like black.
You like black?
I like black.
Mm-hmm.
I look the best in black, which is weird because my horse is like a very bright color. I don't know. He's my big dumb blonde. I gotta show you guys a picture later.
When'd you get? Yeah. So Raven here. So so we have a tennis player and a horseback rider.
Yeah.
I started playing tennis when I was like, what, first grade, second grade? So I don't even know how old I was, but I still play to this day. When did you get into horseback riding or horses?
Ever since I could talk.
Yeah?
Yeah, I started taking lessons when I was old enough. I was probably like 3, maybe 4. And I was actually blessed enough to keep in contact with the people that actually kept giving me the lessons. Like, they're incredibly good people, and they ended up really helping me out, you know, in training and whatnot with my horse, because I bought my horse when he was 8 months old. Like, he wasn't broke. He was still a baby. Like, he didn't understand anything. He was brand new.
That's cute.
So, very first horse and a brand new horse, and somehow we made it work, which is kind of awesome because there was a lot of odds against us, but now he's 3, almost 4 now, and I can just throw him in a trailer. We can just go down to the mountains and just hang out. Like, he's just a happy-go-lucky horse. Like, honestly. Like, if he was small, I'd try to put him in my apartment. I'm dead serious. Like, he's an angel. Really. Like, it's amazing how a 1,300-pound animal, he'll probably max out about 1,500. Like, he's massive.
And he's 3.
And he's 3. He's still growing, too.
Crazy.
Like, he's going to grow until he's 5, 6. So, like, yeah. But it's amazing. It's incredibly humbling because I can't tell you how many times, like, this raven flew. Like, I got air, I got stomped on, I got bitten, I got kicked, I got, like, a lot. Like, I should have had broken bones.
You got scars?
Yeah, on the inside of my knee. I still can't feel that knee, by the way. It happened, like, 2 years ago. I'm probably not going to feel that knee again.
Have you got like bucked off before?
Oh God, yeah. Last spring was probably the worst one, so I'm really hoping we're not gonna have another spring opener, so I call it. But he's new, he's young, he doesn't understand that things are okay. So like he's kind of skittish, he's scared of a lot, and like I don't know. There's a lot of desensitizing going in with horses because each time you get on, there is a potential for death. Like, this is an animal that can easily kill you. Like, a lot of people think, like, oh my gosh, it's such a pretty animal. Oh my goodness, he's so pretty. I just want to pet it and, like, cuddle with it at night. And I'm just like, that animal will kill you. Like, there's such a bond of knowing that that animal can kill you, but every day he chooses not to because he loves you.
That's crazy.
Like, so spring opener story. I was riding and I was talking to the guy that owns the place where I keep my horse, and he was off to the side. He saw everything. But anyway, we were stationary. We weren't moving. I was on top of my horse riding, and a large chunk of snow fell off the top of a snow hill and just kind of rolled down the snow hill. And I just kind of thought in my head, I'm like, okay, he's going to spook at that. He's going to spook at that. Up until this point, my horse did not bolt. He just freaked out and stood still. Like in the Jurassic Park movies when they stand still and they're like, they can't see me. Like, that's him. And I'm very happy that he just stays there. Because I've had wild deer run right in front of him on a trail, not even 5 feet, and he did not bolt. Thank God. Because, like, if that deer was any closer, the antler of that deer would have fucked up my horse's face. Like, it was that close. Like, he could have gotten impaled. Like, that close. Anyway, so, by the way, I have ADHD, and I go from this place to that place to up there to down there and down to the left. Like, my storytelling is terrible. I apologize. Okay.
You're good.
I'm good. So,
I got a question because I'm not a horseback rider. I rode a horse when I was like maybe 3. There was a ranch on the south end of Grand Forks, I feel like, because that's where my mom brought me when I was younger. Does that ring a bell? A ranch on the south end.
I'm sure there is. I bored out in East Grand.
Yeah.
So.
Well, that's my only memory. But I have a question. So when you're walking around a horse, you have to, like, touch it, right? Like, if you just walk behind a horse, it's going to, like,
no,
you, right?
no,
I feel like I've heard that. You have to touch it, even though it's, like, weird.
So that's what a lot of parents tell their younger kids.
Yeah, exactly.
Because their younger kids don't understand. They don't have the perception of their surroundings yet. And I've seen little kids run underneath horses before. I have seen some weird stuff. Like, yeah. But they say that to the younger people so they get a better grasp of this animal is dangerous. Don't do that kind of a thing. But like you and me, we can go walk behind my horse all day long and he honestly couldn't give less of a shit. Like it's the being aware of your surroundings. That's literally what it is, because the horse can see you, the horse knows where you are, like you're fine. Like honestly, the only reason a horse would spook was if they didn't know that you were behind them. And, you know, like usually you go to the front to a horse before you go to the back of a horse. So it's very, I don't know. I'll take you out there sometime.
Yeah,
You'll get a better grasp of it. So that's story. Okay. Anyway, my horse spooked and I tried to do a 1 rein stop. And a 1 rein stop is you grab one of the 2 reins, okay? And you pull as hard as you can. So their nose is touching their ass.
A rein?
A rein. So that's how you steer horses.
Oh, yeah, okay, the rope thing.
Yep. So you grab one, doesn't matter whichever side you're stronger at, and you just rake it in, because they can't spook and they can't move when their mobility is all they can do is go in a circle. That's what a 1 rein stop is. Because where the horse is looking is where the horse will go. So looking straight, there you go. Looking to the side, they're going to go to the side. That's why we also turn with the head. Yes, you also turn with your hips, but you turn the face because the face is a directional pad. So I tried to 1 rein stop, and it was just perfect timing. Where he took that as, I can run away from this? Oh my God, I'm going to run away. He tried running away. I was not ready. I was not ready for the 360 that he did, because his front feet left the ground and then he just turned, because all of a sudden his head was where his butt was and I couldn't hold on. I was on the side of my horse, hanging on for dear life, literal side of my horse. And my dumbass thought I could ride it, okay? No, I did not get back on the saddle on that one. I was dead, literally.
Gotta talk. Yeah. There you go. Keep going. The viewers have to hear you.
Oh my God, stop.
These microphones are iffy. Yeah. But keep going. You were on the side of it.
I was on the side of a horse, and let me tell you, that's not where you want to be. So my horse picked up his front feet and just swiveled on his back feet in the matter of a second. Like, the momentum put me on the side of my horse. Just the momentum of this spin alone. So I'm on the side of my horse. Okay? Realizing, he took 3 steps. Realizing that I couldn't ride it, I let go. But I'm already on the side of my horse, mind you. So where am I gonna go if I let go?
Ground. That's all I got.
I went underneath him.
That is not where you want to be.
Because, yeah.
1,300 animal.
Because you're already sliding off the side. The only where you're going to go right on the belly. That's exactly, like, you're sliding, like, yeah. So just about this time, he hit the concrete. So we're on concrete now, and I'm literally on the ground underneath my horse. And all I saw was his two back hooves, and I just fetal position, like, immediately. Like, I didn't even realize that I was underneath him and I got stepped on until I got up. It took me about a solid 15 minutes to even comprehend what just happened, because it was just... And the thing is if I hit my head, I could have died. If he stepped on me in a different way, I could have died. Like, this was the perfect scenario. I wasn't bleeding. I didn't have anything broken, no broken skin, no broken bones, no nothing. I am incredibly lucky to have walked away from that. Literally. Like,
yeah, you are.
I got stepped on, so I'm in the fetal position underneath my horse's back hooves. My horse is a draft horse, okay? He's not a regular size horse. He's a mammoth. So here I am underneath this giant horse in between concrete and a giant horse's back hooves. Fatal. Yeah, you don't want to do that. Fatal. So I'm in the fetal position, and I actually just did that in time where he stepped across both of my thighs at such a perfect thing where he didn't step on my thighs. He grazed the front of both of my thighs. It hurt to walk for like 3 months after that. It really, like, it was black and blue and like everything. But that was the worst of it. And honestly, like, he could have stepped on my torso and killed me. Like, that could have been death. Like, it was bad. I'm not gonna lie. Like, it was just perfect. It was perfect to the point where it's like, yes, I believe in a God. Because if I didn't tuck and cover, if I didn't let go, like, any other way other than how it happened would have resulted in the ER or death. Like, yeah. It was bad. It was so bad. So I'm really hoping we don't have another spring opener like that this year.
No.
Cause let's not. But I've done a lot of riding since then. I went to Medora for the first time. I'm going to Medora one time a summer for the rest of my life.
What is so special about Medora? Because all my neighbor goes there all the time. Is there like water parks? No. There's a big water park thing in Wisconsin, right?
Yep. So
what's Medora? I mean, like, I know it's a town, but like, is it like horseback riding or?
There's a lot of horseback riding. You can rent horses, you know, like, it's a very Western town. It's Western. They have a lot of good horseback riding trails. They have I stay at a boys ranch because I love the campsites, and I went there on a girls trip, and like, I'm about ready to have a girls trip once a year there for the rest of my life, because it's stunning. That's the thing. There's something so beautiful and so calming about being on a horse, looking over a sheer cliff, just like, I really hope my horse doesn't freak out.
Goes
like,
over.
Literally, like, it's actually beautiful. Like, it's weird. It's weird. It's dangerous. It's adventurous. It's a fucking weekend you ain't gonna forget. Like, and I don't talk to those girls anymore. The two that I went with, they're not good friends of mine anymore, you know? Like, I don't even talk to them anymore. I had a falling out with one and then the other one, and it's just, like, it doesn't matter. It is...
That's appropriate.
Yes, it is. It is stunning. It is beautiful. There's so much wildlife. Like, if you like hiking, and if, like, literally, like, people can hike there all the fucking time, too. Excuse my language. Oh.
And we have crickets, too, to fill the gap.
Goodness gracious.
I had so many buttons just to push at once. But, yeah, beautiful.
Beautiful. It's stunning. Like, it's, like, the perfect reset. It really is. Because, like, I can go out there all day and just look and just be like, that is so beautiful. I'm going to fucking live here one day. We're
good. It just timed out.
You know, like, So ever since I was 2, I've been in love with horses, okay? And I've never had a drinking phase or a bad girl phase or anything of that sort, because when I was 21, I got my lifelong dream of owning my own horse. That's what I was doing at 21.
That's awesome.
So, you know, like coming from that to literally just go out and be able to do that is just amazing. Like, we live in the Midwest, okay? We don't see a lot of mountains. We don't see a lot of beautiful nature. But like wild deer and like cows and
Those
pronghorn.
those bison.
Fuck the bison.
Actually, you can't say that in this room. Actually, I take that back.
Fuck the bison. I'm not even gonna lie, because like my horse is large. Okay?
Very.
If a buffalo wanted to chase me down, that buffalo can chase me down. Like, the odds of me outrunning a buffalo on my horse are none. They're like seriously, it's like, if I offend a buffalo, I am fucked. Like, I'm not getting away from that. I'm not. Like, me and Andy are gonna die. Like, that's what it is. Andy is my horse's name.
I didn't know. Oh, when we were talking the other night, I didn't know that.
Yeah, Andy. Andy, just like Toy Story.
Oh, you got a friend in me.
Damn straight I got a friend in him.
YouTube, if you copyright that, I will.
Yeah. Stop it, YouTube.
Yeah, put it with your
Stop it.
copywritten
Yeah.
BS.
I don't know. I was thinking about having a photo shoot, you know, like writing, like a new pair of boots. I got to get a new pair of boots. I've had mine for like 5 years now, and they're just trash.
Oh.
But I'm going to get a new pair of boots, and I'm going to write Andy on the bottom of them, and going to do cute pictures.
That's adorable. I forgot. I don't know why I didn't like connect the dots here, but since you do ride horse, do you have the hat, the boots, the belt? Do you have the whole outfit? I don't even know what you call that. The rodeo look. No, maybe that's different.
Howdy, partner. Yes, I do.
Yes, you do.
Yes, I fucking do. I have 2 hats. I have multiple jeans. In fact, I'm actually wearing a pair of my riding jeans right now.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Just like every day?
Yeah. And then I have my boots. I do need to get a new pair because, like I said, they kind of ran their course. Oh, my God. Those boots have been everywhere. Those boots have been to rodeos, freaking to the mountains, to Medora. Oh, my God. If shoes could talk. If shoes could talk, I'm dead serious. Because, like, they've been with me on dates. They've been... Oh, my God. I'm never going to throw those away now. Like,
No.
Damn.
Emotional connection.
Yeah, they've been with me on everything. Like, fair rides. Getting bucked off my horse because I was doing something dumb.
You wear your boots just like...
Sometimes I do. Yeah, sometimes, like, they've been in movie theaters. Like, been in movie theaters. They've been to countless fairs. They've been... Oh, my God. Those boots were made for walking. And that's just what they did.
Word. Whose birthday is it next? Mine was in November. When's yours?
The day after Christmas.
Oh, our birthdays are close. Okay, I'm November.
Yeah, you don't want a birthday around Christmas. You just don't.
You don't? No, well, yeah, because I always... Oh, the day after Christmas. So you just kind of...
Well, yeah, even growing up, I've never had a birthday party. I've had a birthday party, but everyone I've invited, you know, like, has family stuff going on. It's the day after Christmas. And I've actually tried to have a half birthday in the summer, and the only people that showed up to that birthday party were my 2 uncles that weren't even blood related. They're just, like, family friends. Like, not a single person my age showed up. And, like, it was like a Hawaiian theme. Like, I had a blow-up pool in my backyard. We had blow-up, like, palm trees, and, like, my mom, like, made this awesome fruit punch. And, like, I was, like, 10. Maybe I was 10, maybe 11 at this point. And it was in the middle of the summer. Like, and, like,
yeah,
no one showed up still. Like,
I've never celebrated. I mean, when you get older, I guess birthday is just another day. I mean, the last like big birthday I celebrated, honestly, I didn't do squat for my 21st because it was a Sunday and I had a test the next day. But honestly, my 18th birthday was probably the last birthday I like celebrated hard. You got one? Did you go hard on your 21st?
Nope. No, I did not. What'd you do? In fact, I'm actually kind of ashamed to say what I did. And not in a good way, because I went to a bar that wasn't a bar. Like a bar, like I went to Brick and Barley's. And I don't know if the viewers are in the same town we are, but Brick and Barley's is like a high class kind of like
never been there.
Nitpicky bar. Like when I think of a bar, I think of a dive bar. I think of a bar where bikers show up to unannounced and they have their own side of the bar. Like I think of a bar as a bar. You know, I don't think as this like, oh, there's a wine menu. No, bars don't have fucking wine. They don't. Go down to California if you want wine. Bars up here should not have wine.
No.
Wine is it's like a delicacy, like date night maybe, you know, like
Olive Garden,
you know, like it's not appropriate in Midwest bars to have wine.
Considering we're like the drunkest town in North Dakota, no,
like seriously. And they had a wine menu, like literally, like they're called Brick and Barley's, and like they're high class bullshit, like honestly. And the thing is I went with my boyfriend at the time, and you want to know who the fuck he invited? His parents. I spent my 21st birthday with my ex-fiance and his two fucking parents at a bar that wasn't even a bar. That's how much I drank, folks. Yeah, that was my 21st. My 21st was so bad. It was so bad. Oh my God. Like, the only good thing that came out of that was I was talking to my ex-fiance and I was very emotional because, like, my grandma recently had a stroke. Like, that was the year after she had her stroke. And I was very upset because every year for my birthday, I made my cake with my grandmother. Like, my grandma was very intuitive with baking and cooking, and it did not get passed down. Neither did the green thumb. But the horse thing, yeah, cool. Anyway. But, yeah, it was a tradition. It was a tradition of mine that I've done up until literally my 21st birthday. Like, my 20th birthday, I made my cake with my grandmother. And it was always just this beautiful thing. Like, I have countless pictures of me and this oddly, like, you know, like a 10-year-old decorating a cake. Like, it looked atrocious. It was so bad. I think I had an Easter decoration on my cake one year just because I liked bunnies. It was weird. It was weird. But, no, so I was very emotional because that was the first year, like, my grandma wasn't feeling up to it. And, like, you know, like, I understood and whatnot. And my ex-fiance relayed this to his mother, and his mother made me a cake and showed up to this bar that wasn't a bar with this cake. And I'm just like, I'm damn near in tears because I'm just like, well,
frick.
Thank you, but like, no. It's a beautiful gesture. It's not the same. And this cake was honestly stunning. Like, she had fake flowers around this cake. Like, she presented this on a platter. Like, oh, my goodness. My goodness. Like, it was a beautiful cake. I probably still have a picture of it. It was beautiful. There was a lot of work to put into it. You know, and that was like the one good thing I remember of that entire night was she literally made me a cake because she found out that I was upset because I couldn't continue my family tradition of making my own cake with my grandmother. So, like, that was just beautiful. That's the one thing I remember from it, and that's the one thing I only want to remember from it. And then I had to pretend that I've never had a strawberry daiquiri in my life. Like, I was pumping those back at 18. It was like, you know, like the classic, like, yeah, this is totally my first drink, Mom. It's totally my first. Yeah, I never had this before.
Wait, so your mom didn't know you were?
Oh no, my mom thought I was the devil. Like,
Oh, okay.
and the thing is I actually wasn't. I'm the only one out of my entire graduating class that isn't pregnant or has a kid.
Same.
So you know what?
Seriously.
High
I don't
five.
understand why everyone
Oh
is.
shit, wrong one. Where's the cheer?
Yeah! Seriously. Oh, crap, what's it called? Consonant? What's that word that we got taught in health class where like you just don't do it? Starts with the C.
Consonant is it's not
is it?
It's not a vowel.
Abstinence.
It's not a vowel, it's a consonant.
Abstinence. Right? Am I right? No, I don't know if I'm right, but anyway, yeah.
Yeah, like
I don't get it.
as fucking if
I don't get it.
you tell fucking kids to be abstinent, honestly,
Yeah.
you should have told them to go fuck everything that moved. Literally, kids don't fucking do what they're told. Are you kidding me? I was sitting in health class like abstinence sounds so fucking lame.
I know.
Like, are you kidding me? I'm hearing I was a kid, like, all these rumors and, like, oh my God, sex is, like, the best thing ever. Oh my God, it's awesome. It's so beautiful. Like, when a man and a woman love each other.
God, here we go. This
And,
just turned.
And, like, it even had, like, a cute name, like the birds and the bees. And, like, they marketed that shit so well. So well. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? And then you tell them not to do that? Like, you pump this stuff, you pump it up. You're just like,
Pump up the gym.
like, seriously, like, oh, the birds and the bees, and when a man and a woman love each other. I'm like, fucking love sounds awesome. Like, how is this bad? Like, why should I be abstinent when you're telling me all this great shit? Like, you should have told them to go fuck everything that moves. I am dead serious. Because if they would have told me that in health class, I would have been like, well, now I feel obligated to do it, and I don't want to do it now. Like, literally, like that. No, they should have said the opposite. They should have been like, here's a condom. Go fuck her after school. Like, am I wrong? Am I wrong? Like,
I'm just sitting here because we were like, what do we talk about? And now we're talking about love.
well, seriously, it's so, like, they said it, like, so beautifully. Like, are you kidding me? Girls live on that romantic shit. And you made it, like, this romantic novel, like, forbidden romance stuff. And you expect girls to be all pretty and sweet? Hell no. You kidding me? You're the reason why all these other women are pregnant. Like, tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm wrong, Katie.
I got nothing. Comment section. This is your time to shine.
Like, seriously, if they literally said, no, go ahead. Go ahead and fuck that bitch. Like honestly, like, they wouldn't, no, they should have did that. Like, they wouldn't have fucking done that then. Like, we wouldn't have this.
You know what? Things are different now than what it was when we were like 5.
Well, yeah, but we weren't in health class at 5. We were like,
No.
we were high school students. And high school students, let me tell you, I didn't do a damn thing I was told. Are you kidding me? I didn't do a damn thing. And I still was better than every other girl in my graduating class.
Confidence. That's what it is.
I didn't have
What's
shit
wrong
for
with
confidence.
being-
Okay, so I gotta tell you, 25-year-old me is the best Raven I have ever been, because when I was in high school, I was the nerd that no one talked to. Believe it or not. I fucking peaked at 25. Everyone else is peaking, you know, in their fucking locker room in high school, and that's where they fucking peaked.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and I'm out here living the dream. I got my lifelong dream, and now I'm on a podcast. Like, I can only go up. Like,
I don't know what more
Katie,
there is to do.
Katie, you got this. You're in the same boat, though. You're in
Kind
the
of.
same boat. You can do absolutely anything. Let me tell you, the next 3
Yeah,
years
it's
of your
weird.
life, make it fun. Make it fun. Go do shit that you didn't think that you were going to do. You'll like it. I have been all over the fucking U.S.
I will.
Do it. I'm
I'll
dead
try.
serious. Cause like, go try shit that you don't know that you like yet. Like, just go try it. Like, get the old college try. Even though I never went to college and I never really did that. But
I don't even know why I'm in college. I ask myself, I'm just in it for tennis. That's honestly it. I'm literally majoring in communications, and that's like the dumbest, easiest major there is.
the dumbest, easiest major. No, the dumbest, easiest major is anything to do with art. I'm sorry. I love art. I love art. I was an A++ student in art every class I took. In fact, I was literally like a teacher's assistant when I was like a freshman in high school. Like, I was actually in like, I don't know if AP art was ever a thing, but like I was advanced stuff. Like, I was literally like, they like let me use the kiln. Like, I had a key to the kiln room.
That is not good.
Yeah.
You having a key too.
I had that. I had the key to the kiln room. I had like, and I was actually, the one thing I really loved to do in art when I was, a teenager, I loved ink painting. Like, you actually break cartridges open, like from printer cartridges. You break them open, you take the ink, and you paint with that. And it's the most vivid, beautiful colors that you can imagine. I remember this one thing I did. I want to track it down, but that teacher doesn't live there, and like, she doesn't teach there anymore. I don't know where she lives. And she actually kept it for her personal collection, which was kind of awesome, Like, the teacher liked your art that much, where she gave you a key to the freaking kiln room. Okay, she wasn't that teacher, but still, like, that's awesome. That's great. So I made so the assignment was a collage, okay? And it was around Easter time, so I made a collage of Easter eggs. And it was this beautiful, stunning egg on top of egg on top of egg, all these beautiful, vivid designs. And when I was done actually painting with the ink, I actually went back with like metallic Sharpie and outlined everything. And I'm gonna make it again. And it's gonna be awesome. Like, I never even liked Easter eggs. I never liked nothing, but like, that painting was just beautiful. Like, I need to track that down. I really hope I get to one day, because it was just, it was awesome. I loved art, and I can tell you right now, I would never go to college for art. Never.
Oh boy.
Never.
Paul better not be listening to this. He'll have something to say.
Oh, what is Paulie D, Dirty Dad, has something to say?
Yeah, he went to school for 9 years.
For art?
In Moorhead, yeah.
Oh, no wonder he has a white couch, fucking pervert.
Dude!
I hope you see this, Paulie D.
No.
Comes from the heart.
Oh boy, I might have to edit that one out, Raven.
No!
Oh boy.
No,
Anyway.
You could do it. Okay.
I guess what I was getting at is, have you ever, when it comes to art, I personally, I don't like drawing. I like graphic design, because if you mess up, all you have to do is push a button and boop, delete. But have you ever used oil pastels?
Yes. Yep. Multiple times.
My favorite piece of art is, I drew this in 7th grade? It looks cool.
Hey, it's cool. Why not?
It's full.
Oh my gosh. Okay, you might have to focus. Okay, there we go. Ooh, oh my god, I know exactly what that is. That is beautiful.
Do you actually know what it is?
That's the inside of a flower.
Did I show you that picture?
No.
Everyone else is like,
no.
They don't know.
You want to know why?
How did you know that?
Because I did that.
The inside of a flower.
I did that. A different kind of flower, but I literally had 5 examples to choose from, and that was one of the examples. I knew that was instantly a flower. Okay, now we're gonna have to spend a night at my place.
That's awesome that you got that right away. Everyone else is like, huh? Like, what? I don't see it.
No, that's a flower. There's no way that's not a flower. What else could that be?
It's like the inside of it. Like, it's supposed to be like, if you like zoomed up on a flower, it's supposed to be the inside, but still, it's a flower. It's flower petals. I love oil pastels because you can like smear it. It has that smear effect, and that's why it looks so cool.
Yeah, I like oil pastels also because like the shading. Shading, you can do phenomenal shading with that. It's really hard to do it with like graphite because when I used to shade anything, I would actually have to do like a dry paper towel and a wet paper towel and somehow incorporate both of those into my shading. And it was just difficult. Like graphite shading is kind of difficult. Like I remember having to do assignment just on shading, and I think that's like the only assignment I've ever gotten a B on. Like shading is difficult. Like I could do paper mache, I can do paintings, I can do pottery. Like but I can't do shading to save my life. Like that's literally it. Like I remember like so a shading assignment, like I drew a dragon. Yes, I'm a nerd. And that was also about the same time that I was into RuneScape in like World of Warcraft when it first came out. And like Age of Empires. And like I might look pretty, but I'm an actual nerd. Like Lord of the Rings, let me tell you, is one of the best series ever.
Yeah.
Fuck Star Trek. Lord of the Rings. Lord of the Rings and Harry Potter. I grew up on both. So I'm going to get a lot of hate for that. I grew up on both. I love both. So what? You know, Gandalf was a wizard. He had a really pretty horse. Hermione was a badass, and she was a witch. Like,
Gandalf? Did you say Gandalf?
fuck yeah. Okay.
See, I've never seen it, so. I've never. Zoom up. Freeze frame.
You've never seen Lord of the Rings?
No. I will. In May. I'm gonna break this. Oh boy. Broken heart.
You're lying to me.
All I know is that it's like fantasy stuff, right? Lord of the Rings.
Katie,
Yeah.
you make fucking time in the next week. We're watching that shit.
In my health communications class, we have to watch My Sister's Keepers as an assignment and then write a paper
That
about.
is trash.
I know. That's what I'm watching this week. Maybe the following week.
Why don't you make assignments on shit that's fun?
I don't know.
Like Lord of the Rings.
That's why I need to drop out, but I don't want to because I
like,
don't
are
want
you
to give
kidding
up
me?
tennis.
If I had to do a report on Lord of the Rings, I would ace that shit. Are you kidding me? All I would have to do is Gandalf the White is a badass, and Aragorn was hot. Okay? And Legolas, let me tell you, I would be a fucking elf. And you know what? Tauriel is a... Why the fuck would you go for a dwarf when you had Legolas? Like, she was retarded. I'm sorry. Okay, you know what? I'll edit that out. She was not intelligent in that decision-making process because... Legolas. Are you kidding me?
What, is he hot? Oh boy, did like someone like die in the show? Kind of like Grey's Anatomy, where that one person, and then like everyone like doesn't watch it anymore.
I need to hold the phone. Katie, talk for a second because I need to show you a picture of your future crush. Give me a second.
My future crush?
Your future crush.
Oh no, I already have a list.
Oh, you have. Hold on. Hold that thought.
Oh, I got a list.
Give me a second.
Well, yeah, I've never seen Lord of the Rings. I know it's one
haven't
of the
lived.
most like popular Netflix series. There's Ginny and I know that's another popular Netflix series, Ginny and George. I've never seen that. I've seen Hunger Games. Like kind of like whenever I hear Lord of the Rings, it reminds me of Hunger Games.
I'm not even gonna lie. Hunger Games was good, but it still doesn't compare to Lord of the Rings. I'm sorry, but like it's a classic. Like it's just awesome. Like literally, like Lord of the Rings is the shit. I don't know why it's so good, but it is. Like, do you know who Steven Tyler is?
No. You know what? Just show me pictures. Show me pictures. You know what? Show me my future crush.
Have you
according to
been
Raven.
living under a rock?
Not
You
really.
don't even know who Steven Tyler is?
Maybe if I see a picture, I'll look him up. I will look up Steven Tyler. I'll look it up. Okay, show me.
I am baffled.
Show me
right
this
now.
picture.
I am absolutely baffled.
Yeah.
Because it's just like, how do you, like,
Steven
Tyler, like,
Oh, this guy.
yeah.
Oh,
Like
well,
the giant mouth.
okay. If
For no reason.
I know who he is, I know who that is. I recognize him.
Hmm.
I just
Do you know he had a daughter? Do you know his daughter was a main character in Lord of the Rings?
Did not know that.
Now you know that.
Now I do.
Liv Tyler, she
Let's-
played Arwen, which is a beautiful name. I love that. Even the names are beautiful. Like, are you kidding me? If I ever have a baby horse and it's a mare, her name would be Arwen. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, it's beautiful. Like even the names are stunning. You know, like, just beautiful.
What's the picture you got?
Hold on.
I'm curious.
I'm finding a sexy picture. Even
Valentine's
though it's just his face, but
Valentine's Day is past, so I'm good.
I am
It's
well
all
aware.
good. It's all good.
I am well aware of that.
Oh yeah, it was just last week. Literally.
Ah, fuck. That's not a good picture of him. God damn it. Hold on. Okay.
Thanks.
There you go. There you go. Have fun with it. Okay, I'll show them. I don't know why, but like long white hair on a guy is hot.
Oh my
I don't know. I don't know why.
So
like
here's the person she's trying to hook me up with.
I don't know why. It's just like
For Pete's sake, I keep on doing the wrong one.
it's weird. And like people look at me and they don't see. I don't even care what you say. That is attractive. That man can go to war for me. There you go.
Bam.
That man can kill some orcs. Mm-hmm.
Got a pretty face.
He's got a pretty face. It's Orlando Bloom, dude.
Oh, that is.
Yeah, it's just a character he played.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Duly noted. All right, that is Orlando Bloom and Steven Tyler.
Liv.
Got it.
Liv Tyler was Arwen, but
Got it.
everyone usually knows who Steven Tyler is. No one really knows the daughter of Steven Tyler, so.
Yeah.
But yeah, Lord of the like we need to do segments on shows that we like.
Yeah.
I feel like that because like I don't know, people look at me and they don't expect me to be a nerd. Like I can actually talk like Dungeons and Dragons, like legitimately. Like I don't know. I went to Comic-Con. Like
You did?
I did go to Comic-Con. Yeah.
Man,
In
that's
the
like
cities.
you're like talking like Dale. He goes to like every year he goes to these like Comic-Con conventions and he always makes a video of it too. So you like
Yeah.
comic? I've never. Isn't there like some comics? There's a comic book store in the River City or the River Cinema
Yeah.
movie theater because I know the one guy or Victor from Big Screens. He works there. Have you ever been inside there to like look at the stuff?
No, I'm not. Excuse me, sorry. I'm not into comic books, but like video games and kind of like board games into that is kind of what I grew up on. Like it's weird. I have such a weird broad personality. Like horses and nerdy stuff and video games and
1 hour. Little note. Anyway,
Okay.
keep going.
and yeah, like it's weird. Like, and I don't look like that. I look like the basic white bitch. Where's my mocha choca fropa bullshit? Like pumpkin spice batch.
I know,
Like
all the-
I look like that.
Yeah.
So when I open my mouth and people are like, "Oh God, she's got a brain." Oh.
The one thing that shocked me about you was definitely, I think the biggest one was, oh, your phone's been going off.
Yeah,
Honestly,
group chat.
the video game thing. That's probably what shocked me the most.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't expect it. But
No, I look different, and then like the second I open my mouth, people are like just shocked. Like meeting new people, it's awesome because I like to throw people off just a little bit.
you
'Cause,
threw me
like,
off. I'll tell you that. You did throw me off.
Yeah, meeting new people, they don't expect that. They expect me to be some bimbo that like, oh my God, I can't change my tire. I'm the person you call when you need to get out of the ditch. That's all. Like, I am the person that goes and pulls people out. I am not the damsel in distress. I am the hero.
The pictures on your Facebook, is that your truck? Of you hanging out the window? Is that your truck?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, and she drives a freaking Ram truck too. So that says a lot.
Okay, I hate that Ram. I'm not even gonna lie. I have owned a Ford, a Chevy, and a Ram, and I have to say, after owning all of those, I will pick the Chevy every single time.
Chevy, thank you.
Every single time, because my Ram has given me more problems than half of my fucking exes. Like, it is bad. Like, I can't go a month without something going wrong. Like, it is terrible. It is terrible. Never own a Ram. Ever. Never own a Ram. Especially if it's like old, like if it's younger than 2010. Because I have a 2011 Ram and it is trash. It's trash. I want to set it on fire. Like, I legitimately, like, if I had enough income to go buy another car and just say fuck it with the truck, I would light that thing on fire and roast marshmallows on it. Like, I hate that truck. I hate it. I hate it so much.
Why'd you get it? How'd
Because
you end up with it?
because at the time
That's the big question.
my ex-fiance was like, okay, well, honestly, like, let's get you a new truck. And I'm just like, you're gonna get me a new truck? What is this? Like, honestly, at the time, it was the best idea, and it was, like, it actually did have a purpose. I just picked the wrong one. So we spent a day going down to Corwin and Fargo, and we looked at a lot. We looked at some Chevys and whatnot, and this Dodge was actually the best for the price. It really was. Like, at the time, it was the best for the price. I looked at the Chevys. Like, the Chevys were a little over my price range, and there was stuff wrong with them. This is like the Ram was the one thing that didn't have anything wrong with it.
At the time.
At the time.
At the time.
At the
Chevy
time.
Chevy was just not up to date, I guess.
I don't know, but like I would love to own a Chevy. I really would. Like, another like Chevy like 1500. I would love to own that.
Okay, when you say you want to own a Chevy, you're talking about like truck, right?
Yes.
Okay, just want to make sure I'm the opposite. I own a Chevy car, but
I have never owned a car in my entire life. My first truck was a Ford F-150. That was the year 78. I had a very old Ford that I had to rebuild the carburetor on. And yeah, like, it was a shift. Like, I know how to drive stick. Okay. But yeah, like, that thing, I could probably put it in a volcano, and I don't think it might have a little rust on that. Like, it had a little, like, it was the Nokia of trucks. Like, I could run into a deer at 100 miles per hour and have trouble finding the deer afterwards with my working truck. Like,
oh, you had this?
it was a beast. Yes, it
Oh
was
my
a
God.
beast of a boy.
Let's show the viewers.
It was a beast. And like, I was young and dumb, and honestly, looking back, I shouldn't have sold it. I bought that truck for $800.
Something like
And I put like maybe $200 of work into it. And I'm like, okay, well, you know what? I want something newer, like, fuck. I had friends at that point in time who were like, Raven, why the hell are you driving such an ugly thing for how pretty you are? And I'm just like,
Remember, ladies and gentlemen, call Raven if you need, like, if your truck's not working, you call Raven. She will fix it.
$20.
20 bucks.
20 bucks.
20?
$20 and you can record it just so you can be like, yeah, I had a
Wow.
pretty lady pull me out.
All right.
$20. No one rides for free.
Awesome. Well, I wrote some highlights. We introduced who we were. We talked about tennis. We talked about Raven's near-death experience with the horse. Well, yeah, because like you know,
Oh yeah.
I don't know that.
I don't know. I might not be here next time I ride a
Your
large
horse?
animal.
Your horse?
I might not be here next time. Like that. Like,
Oh, because of the axe. Yeah. Horses can be. You never know what they will do.
I really don't want another spring opener. I don't.
No.
I don't know if I could actually survive another one. Like, I am very surprised that I even survived that one. Like, it was bad, Katie. Like,
Bring
the
pictures
size
next
of my
time.
hand.
Was a bruise.
Bruise. Fully spread out. Both of my thighs, both the front of my thighs. It hurts so bad just to walk and to move.
Well, it's still snowy, so you still got a few months to,
Don't say that.
whatever. It's not even spring yet. Spring isn't until, like May? First day of summer is always my dad's birthday, which is June 26th or something. No, is it June 20th, I think. But whatever. You get the point.
Yeah.
We talked about art, we talked about Lord of the Rings, and we talked about trucks. We ended with trucks, and yeah, you drove a Ford F-150, 1978. I don't know why I remember that, but my dad had the exact same one back in the day.
Hell yeah. Yeah.
Well-
so I don't know. I guess I'm an oddity. I don't know. Me and Katie are oddities, and that's why we're doing this, because we like to talk, and just like every other woman, we just kind of want to be heard. So
You're in there. Well, I think that about wraps it up. Thank you to whoever's watching. We will try record these weeklies. And yeah. Any last words do you got?
stay warm.
Please. It's like negative. Wherever you're watching from, it's like 14 degrees. No, don't click that yet. All right. Thank you. Until next time.
Bye-bye.
I'm multitasking. Don't hit record yet.
Bye-bye. 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 Bye-bye.
Oh, hang on. Okay, so turn the mics down. And then...
to dive into something. You got nothing to lose, but I'm not